Hi, my name is Lost Ninja. You're watching Lost Ninja Plays, Eskatologist Modpack version 3.4.1. This is episode 47. I need to look at some armour. I need to get rid of all this junk that I've got in my bag. What I don't need. As it goes. Right, so armour-wise, we have got, that I know of, we've got two mods that provide, well, possibly three mods, but certainly two mods. We will get rid of that in a moment. No, that one. We have got at least two mods that provide us with armour that allows us to fly. Got to remember to spell it right as well. So we've got Armour Plus, and our Armour Plus adds, I don't know, crap load of armour. Basically, we've got, it's the special ability. You've got to make the full set, which is not awful, but yeah. So coal armour. We need workbench, coal blocks. It's quite expensive, but not drastically so, and that gives you night vision. Emerald gives you speed, lapis gives you water breathing, infused lava gives you fire resistance, obsidian gives you resistance, redstone gives you haste, chicken gives you speed, slime gives you jump boost, ender dragon gives you flight. Yeah. And the point of that is you need Ender Dragon scale. So basically, I need to have killed the Ender Dragon at least once, possibly more often, to get the requirements to make something that will let me fly. Guardian gives you water breathing, which is from the... You need stuff from the Elder Guardian in the water temple things. Superstar, which is with the stars, gives you regeneration. Ardite gives you fire resistance. Cobalt gives you haste. Manilium gives you strength. Pig iron gives you saturation. Oh, we're nearly there. Night slime gives you jump boost. So, ultimate armor gives you everything basically. It's really nice, and that's it. That's all your armors, and they're all expensive. And you need to be able to kill whatever it is, the source of the armor. So, for water breathing, you need to be able to kill something that you need water breathing for. Yeah, for flight, you need to be able to kill the dragon that you need the flight for. Okay. So you've got that option. We've also got mystical agriculture armor. Right. Yeah. So let's have a look at the armor on the here. I don't know. There's less of these. You've got the Inferium. You've got Prudentium. Does it tell you what? Oh, water breathing. So the basic set is Inferium. It doesn't give you any bonus, and it's not that expensive. The core's not cheapest of things, but they're not. Yeah, they're not that expensive. I can make this right now if I wanted to. Prudentium I can probably make right now. That gives you water breathing. Intermedium, probably not make, but it gives you step assist. Superium is lack of fall damage, and Supremium, which is the tier 6 or tier 5 whatever, gives you flight plus an additional ability. I'm not certain what the charms are. Are these the charms? Those are tool cores. Charm. Oh right. Right. So so you get the Supremium stuff. A Supremium is expensive. I've got to make Supremium ingots. Supremium ingots are made with Superium. Super. I don't know what's the difference between the two. I've got Superium and Supremium. So yeah, just to confuse you, it's Super IUM for Superium, and then Supremium is Supra with spelled Supreme Ium. Okay, so basically I could have flight for the set bonus, plus night vision, or absorption, or with the resistance, or anti-venom, fire resistance, resistance on the helmet. Then I can have strength, absorption. Yeah, all the basic same ones. I'm guessing there's going to be there's a jump boost in boots. I'm guessing there's a fall damage one somewhere as well. Speed on legs. It doesn't seem to be a fall damage one, but then and the armor itself is invulnerable. Oh, that was a major sneeze. And to get Supremium, I need an absolute buggery large amount of stuff. Let's think about how much we need. Well, I suppose the easiest thing to do would be to put the recipes in. Base essence ingot, which is made with an iron ingot plus prosperity shards. Right, so we're actually going to add these recipes. Where's my lift? There's my lift. First of all, make some patterns because we'll need some of those as well. Right, grab 64 of them. Yeah, I'm going to have to go and set my quarry somewhere as well because I'm rapidly running out of quartz. Just before we do that, I'm just going to put the replacement wand in there for. Oh, did that ever? No, it's still waiting for power. It's a pain. And that's waiting for power as well. So basically, I'm going to have to fix, replace, remove whatever the XNet as well at some point, which is less than ideal. Oh, on the other hand, good news, Iron Backpacks should be available at the end of June, beginning of July. You can't see me stick my thumb up then. Yeah, there we go. Yay! Well, I want Iron Backpacks. I like wearable backpacks, but I don't like it as much. Because the only way of upgrading the wearable backpack realistically is to edit the config. I really want, a basic backpack that has like, I don't know, 18 slots, and then I can do something to it to upgrade it to, a better one, and then upgrade it again to another better one, to a better one, but have the same basic functionality of the wearable or the Iron Backpack or whatever, but be able to upgrade it. So yeah. Right, I was going to put a whole load of recipes in one time. How many? I've got 1, 2, 3, 4. I might have enough slots for all the recipes. Hey, it might have got better since I last tried to make anything out of. Right, so first of all, we would need to make the Inferium Essence. So Inferium Essence is... Oh no. No, we don't need to make that one because you get that as drops. We would need... we'll just do that one. So it's an infusion crystal. This is one recipe. 2. 3. What's that? That's orange, blue. Red. So that's the Supremium Essence. And then to get to the bars, we need Base Essence, which is that one. I don't know that you don't need to cook them, to be honest. Inferium. Oh, apparently you can get... Oh, no, maybe not. Not that one, anyway. Let's have a look at the next one up. Right, so yeah, you don't need to cook them, which is good. It's not as bad as I thought it was. Orange, blue. Red. Okay. And then I'd need more for the charms themselves. So if we went to look at... to make a helmet, we would need to craft a Supremium Armor Core, which costs a Wither Skull. Sorry, 3 Wither Skulls, plus a Nether Star, plus a Supremium. Ugh. It gets hard, doesn't it? Right, so we'd need a basic Inferium Core. Am I doing this the wrong way around? Maybe I should get the... Inferium Tool Core, which is that one, yeah. Oh no, that's Tool Core. Ah, that's right, I want that one. Should I be killing the Wither first? Bearing in mind, I probably haven't got enough Wither Skulls to do so. I'd probably kill it once, maybe twice at most. Have a quick look. Wither. I've got 3, so I can kill the Wither once, and I would need an additional 3 skulls for that recipe. I'm just going to fill it into these 3 here, so I don't actually want to probably keep these in for very long. Oh, we didn't need as many of those as I thought we would. Right, so let us try and craft ourselves a... Oh, we'll put a recipe in for the helmet as well, just to make it... In fact, we'll put a recipe in for each one. What the heck? Because then we'll know how many specifically we're going to need. Yeah, so each part of the armour will need a Supremium Armor Core. So that's 4 Wither Skulls. Sorry, that's 4 Nether Stars plus 12 Wither Skulls. So, right. So to make just one item, so we'll use this. We'll use the legs as our. We want to make one of those. Don't worry, we're not going to be able to do it. We need. What are we short of? We're missing one of those. We could do it. We only need one of those. Wow. I'm astonished. So basically, I need a load more Wither skulls, and some Wither Stars. So to get those, I'm going to need to do a mob spawner. So that's my next project's going to be then. Not armour, but Wither Skull. Well, yeah. And Enderman, probably. Bloody creepers all over the place. Let's just grab some grub. And a bed. That bed. Now, normally I do my mob traps underground because I don't like having them in the overworld, just sort of there. But this time I think I will do. Take that out, put that in. Oh, can we make bunk beds? No. Oh well. I didn't mean a real bunk bed. I meant put in a bed. Can we put one bed on top of another bed? Is what I was really asking. Have we got any raw beef? We have. Right, so we'll cook that raw beef up as well. Okay, so let's just do beef. Oh no, steak first, mate. 9 extra steak. Wonderful. And then we want basalt. We also want at RF. Oh. That's a builder block. Where's the rest of it gone? Sack. No, that's empty. Those are empty. Well, the only answer for it is let's place that and see what's in it. That's why we couldn't find anything. So we want one of those. Chest, we haven't got one. And we haven't got a recipe for it apparently either, which that might be why. Not the lack of recipe, that the we've only got 8 blaze rods left. Okie dokie. That's something else that we'll go into with the spawner, our spawner system. A lever, not a lavatory, but a lever. I don't need a chunk loader. That's all I really need, isn't it? Obviously, I have to pace it off the size of it. Okay, so what I'm going to do is... Where's my shovel? I have a shovel somewhere. I haven't got a shovel. It's at points like this I feel stupid. I didn't bring my shovel. What were you thinking? What were you thinking, Lost? Not bringing a shovel? People like you should be shot. A large caliber rifle. Oh, heck it. Self-propelled gun. Wouldn't be much left, but oh, I'm not even looking in the right place to get the shovel that I need to get to shovel. There we go. Right, so we're going to make it a chunk. So we've got a whole chunk between our base and the mob spawner, and then it's going to be a, well, we've got 50 in one chunk, so it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, which is where I would expect it to be. And then we're going to have a gap of 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, which leaves us 2 at the end of that chunk. That's fine. Boom, 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 boom. And then we want to do this 2. Yeah, why not? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You know, this is stupid. What I ought to be doing is just placing these down, because that trench is going to fill up with grass before you know it. Yeah? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Is that right? Seriously? Oh yeah, it would be, wouldn't it? I'm glad I counted again. So actually need it to there, 15. Very much glad I counted again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. And then the middle bit. 1, 2. We start at the edge of the chunk. not the highest point. It must be about the highest point, mustn't it? It is now. I'm not going very deep with it, to be fair. I'm sort of thinking maybe I want to go 3 wide. Nah. I'm not going to go 3 wide. That would be stupid. Right, so put that on there, and then select a network, quarry power. Oh, is that filling up? Was it full or was it filling up? I don't know. Get that as our initial point. No, as the machine we're using to make the initial point. Then we go up here and grab the top of here as our initial point. And we'll take it down to, I don't know, I think 63 minus 6 would be 57, 55, 57, right. Right, and we put that into there, and chests and thingies, so we don't need to do anything with that. And away it goes. It's a bit lower than sea level, which is what I had in mind. Well, if you think about it, my house is built like one level above sea level. Of course, this is going to be caning my power, but can't have everything. And it's daylight at the moment, so that's not too bad. It's not doing too badly. Not as badly as I thought it would, anyway. Much faster doing it this way, though. Done. Right. That was anticlimactic. Right, let's get that out. Probably don't need that. I think I'm going to go and take... no, I'm going to leave it. No, I want to take the Silk Touch off it, because I really don't need Silk Touch on the pick most of the time. How much? We've only got 9 levels of XP though, so I'm not going to bother doing it after all. Right, so what I wanted to do, I've actually just gone and thrown it away, haven't I? Basalt bricks. Because I'm stupid. We've discussed this before, have we not? I do like my base. I'm very happy with my base. If I wasn't happy with my base, what I would do is I would restart. Once, particularly after putting Immersive Engineering in, I would have just said, right, well, we're going to just go with a new version of this world and start again. Well, that's part of the reason why I didn't do that. The other reason is it takes so long to get anywhere if you do that. Right. I know what I'm going to do. I really need that repair thing to work, and it's just not functioning with the thing. The only thing I can think of is there is some part of this is not connected to the thing, but there's no way of clicking on that to find out. I'm going to use that and put it on the quarry one. Should be enough power in that to do it. And I'll make a new one in the interim. Like I'm short of diamonds after all. Okay, so we're going to do that with the 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. That should all be bricks now. Oh, should be in the operative. Right. Take that out of the way. Ah, wrong one. This is the way to do it. That's not the way to do it, though. Why think small when you can think big? What I say. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8. And 1, 2, 3, 4. Might still not be enough, but right, I'll leave that for now. I'm not certain how much higher I want it to get it. Do some internal stuff now. No idea what I'm doing at the moment. Rather curiously, I don't know why I'm doing this. Probably because it seemed like a good idea at the time. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Well, yes, you can. You can use the builder to make like a copy of what whatever you've been wanting to use, and use that to speed up building. But the thing is, I've never used that as a particular part of the system before. I would have to go and research it, so it wouldn't actually speed it up for me at all at this point. Well, actually, I don't know. I was thinking of just having like a big room in the middle, where all the mobs end up sitting. But I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to have like a tower coming out of the middle, and all the mobs will spawn up near the top of the tower, and then drop down into the middle, except perhaps the Enderman. But again, I don't know. I don't know at all. We'll see. I haven't got a portal thing, so normally what I'd do is, I'd spawn things in one place, and then they would fall into a portal, which would take them into the room, which actually where they get killed, yeah. But the portal I would normally use is part of Draconic evolution, which we don't have. Oh, bloody hellfire! Hellfire, man! Hellfire! Hellfire and damnation. Oh, that's ridiculous. I can teleport out of it, but I can't teleport into it. Right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2, 3, 4. Well, I don't know. If you remember back at the beginning of probably the previous episode, I found some blocks from chisels, possibly from chisel and bits, I forget, which were, I forget the actual recipe. I think there's something like diorite surrounding a piece of glowstone, and they're all white and they illuminated and stuff. I can't help but think that would be the best way of doing the middle of these, because then I'm not using up all my glowstone. Well, I made 8 glowing blocks, 8 blocks that produce light from 1 piece of glowstone, as opposed to 4 pieces of glowstone being used for right, I think I know what I'm going to do. However I end up doing the actual mob killing and stuff, the outside area is just about, well, the ground floor of the outside area is just about done. As I say, I don't know quite how I'm going to achieve what I want to do, but it's going to use a lot of the RF tools type stuff. And then these rooms, however I end up doing them, are going to be quite large. Sorry, quite tall. Now, all my spawners are going to go at this height, I think, in a room that's centred here. Centred here. Centred. Yeah, I promise to keep my eyes open. I've been awake since 4, and it's what, 9:30 now, so I didn't sleep well yesterday. Didn't mean to do that. Well, we've been having lots of hot weather. We've been having hot weather, and I don't cope well in the heat. I think I mentioned this on stream before. To be fair, after a bit, where have you come from? Oh, I suppose you've just run in, haven't you? But you can't get to me because I'm carrying a cat. You're scared of cats. I don't know why you're scared of cats. Just seem a bit stupid, but... Right, where are we? There we go. Yeah, I like that. That looked good. Right, I do want to dig out this area here. Now, basically, I'm going to use the force field thing that generates, that does damage from that mod I mentioned a moment ago that I can't remember the name of. So basically, the actual spawning area will be off to one side and above me. Probably with something like a glass floor, so I can see what's actually picked to death. Nice. And then they're all going to drop down into this hole in the middle from their various different spawning areas to die. And that will have a force field in it eventually. Just to say, right, yeah, you're not actually going to get out of that. We'll go that way, I think. Oh hell, there is a there is a witch riding a spider, a fast spider, on my roof. And there's skeletons and stuff around the edges and stuff. Oh, this is fun. Oh my god, another hole that I've filled in loads of times. Holy shit, that's witchy's fast. Right, let's get that and that. Time to do some damage. Sorry. Just felt the need for an evil laugh at that point. Right. Can we put that in there? We can. It won't repair, so that's alright. I'll put all my my repairable tools in there and have them repair through that one. That's still not working. Right. I don't know. I'm going to have to use the Oh, let's go into there first and get rid of all of this junk. Which isn't junk, admittedly, but... Well, it's a bit annoying. I've added them in before. I'm going to do it again, but I don't know. I don't know what's causing them. So if you look at the thing, that is the energy out, and that should send power. So input to power to. Oh, excuse me. Oh hell, that's what's wrong with it. I've been giving them fluid, not what they're supposed to have. Yeah, they shouldn't have. They don't need this lava. That's why they've not been working. And it's not like this is complicated. Yeah, things that receive power are in this column. Things that produce power mostly are in that column. Okay. Now that's not pulling through. Oh, it is pulling through. That's right then. So take one out. In fact, I'll pop two of those in the back because that's where they're supposed to be. We'll take that out and put them into charge. Yeah, I've got two filters for modular storage. Basically, at some point in the future, I will mine out more dungeons. I want to be able to mine them out, removing the ender spawners. Sorry, not the ender spawners. The spawner mod. The spawners will be removed, and the other things won't be. Right. Right. So for looking at this, let's have a look at actual additions. Now there is a spawner mechanism in actual additions. I just need to find it. So I can use it to craft a spawner changer. But there's nothing actually about how you pick up a spawner. It will always drop one shard, yeah, but what do you do with it? Yeah, it doesn't make a lot of sense. Right, let's have a look at spawn. What else can we do? We can do a spawner from RF tools. Okay. Cursed Earth. Extra utilities. Right click soil with a drop of evil. Right. So I make one of those. How do I actually... Manipulate the mobs that spawn a spawn. I assume you sort of like, you grab one of those, you right click on a mob, right click on the spawner. Yeah, but how do I pick the spawner up? Because you can't pick it up with Silk Touch, can you? Resturbed mob spawner now, and that's not got a recipe. Right. There's nothing. There's no resturbed thing. I've got ways of killing mobs, but I've got no way of spawning mobs, other than through RF tools, which is one of those things. It's not an awful thing to have. What's that? Tearfang. Right. RFT. Right then, so let us make ourselves a spawner. What was the middle of it? Let's make ourselves, oh, I don't know, 10 of them, just to be. Okay, and we've got an Enderman syringe somewhere. No, we're not going to do it right in the middle of the base. Obvious reasons. Right, an Enderman needs Ender Pearls, End Stone. Ye gods. And that stuff. Which is, oh, I don't know. Any planty stuff. Yeah, right. To actually make the thing work, it needs to be supplied with power, obviously, but it also needs. And where are they? Not that one. It's got a yellow splodge on it somewhere, I think. I thought it was that one. Oh no, Master Beamer, that's the one we want. So we want one of those. Oh, yeah, actually, we need glowstone. I could have sworn glowstone was in one of these had a glowstone in it. Oh, it's not. It's there. I see. Fair enough. Okay, so the idea is you put these down. 1, 2. Supply them with power. I think you've got to connect them as well. So you'd need a... maybe not that one. Might be the shard wand. Spawner system. With this block you can spawn many kinds of mobs. Using it requires a bit of setup work though. First you need a full syringe for the mob you want to spawn. If you insert the syringe in the spawner UI, you can see the other items you will need to spawn a creature of this type. To get these materials into the spawner, you need to set up at least 1, preferably 3 or even more matter beamers. This block has a single slot for items. You can connect it to a spawner by first selecting the beamer and then the spawner with a wrench. Right, so we've got a wrench somewhere. Beamer, spawner. Beamer, spawner. Beamer, spawner. That's working well. So I'd need the items in it and power, basically. We get a plug. We'll just use the quarry stuff now. Plug. No. Hopefully my tools have all repaired. $200,000, right. Just want some. I think the very most basic of leadstone we'll do it. I don't need... Oh. What I mean is I don't need to, you know... Come on. Block glass. I've got no glass left. What? No glass at all? No, apparently not. How about that? So we would want some food. We've got some food. Well, not food, you know what I mean. Some endstone and some ender pearls. Endstone. Must admit, I thought there was a graphic to indicate that they were. I know what it might be. Levers. Yeah, you get like that graphic. It's got one. It's got plenty of that. So basically, this thing is about to spawn a load of Endermen. Once it's got 40 of that. It's not going to get 40 of that because I really don't want a load of Endermen spawning in my base. You thought I was going to do it, didn't you? Well, I wasn't. Yeah, so that will work. I do want to put that down. Get that out of it. So I think that's the only way I've got of spawning mobs. I'm going to have a cursed dirt type. I don't think I've any drops of evil. Oh, I've got some. Mob drops. Oh, from Wither Skeleton. So basically, what I need to do is go to the Nether with some syringes. I want at least 2 of these. They don't stack. Right, so go to the Nether, find some Wither Skeletons. Check in on my... Where's my bow gone? I haven't picked it up yet. Check in on my ranged pump, or whatever it's called. Oh, there we go. One of those. Right. We'll pop that in there for now. I need to pick some food up. I want that pet, and I want that pet. And that pet. No, there. There we go. Yeah, so do that. I need to get some food, which will be steak. Or perhaps a mistake. I didn't look into doing the... and what I also want, I don't know where they are. Oh, not in there. Must be in this one up here. It's got Entity Villager in it. That's empty. It's an empty villager in it. We'll just leave him up here somewhere. Oh, I know where we'll put him. Oh no, that won't work, I don't think. I don't want him too close to the front door, because he will go through the front door. Oh, alright, then you can go there. If he goes through the front door, he goes through the front door. I can live with that, I think. Right, let us F11 ETP. Now I'm going to get 2 wither skeletons with my mob picker-upping devices. Oh, hang on, we haven't got any arrows out, have we? Ye gods, how much? Oh my god, this is immense! It chunk loads automatically, so I don't have to worry about the chunk loading, which is good. I didn't do anything in the Nether. I don't know what mods, if any, change what. Yeah, all of the lava source blocks in there have been removed. So in theory, if I do a chunk update to not a chunk update, a block update, yeah, they'll all go. But realistically, no. Right, what we need then is to zoom out a bit. Can we see any? Probably best going to a one of the fortresses, because they would be with the skeletons there, and then basically I just need to spam with the skeletons for a week or so. Oh, hang on, we got the chicken. Might be in there, because that'll speed us up a bit further. Right. Whee! Oh god, there's awful smells around at the moment. Well, the farmers are all slurrying like mad, and slurry is not the nicest of smells at the best of times. And because they've been doing it for a while now, they've got to the bottom of the slurry tanks. So what slurry smells there are even worse than normal. One. Blazes are easy because I've got blaze spawners. Ah, I've got spawners under my... Ooh, that's a good point, actually. I've got spawners outside my base, haven't I? Yeah, so if I make one of those things with... home. No, that's what I was going for. I can't believe I was getting rid of the ETP. Now I've got it working, it works perfectly. It's brilliant. Right, let us just put that chicken away. Let's put those, no, not that one, those 2 away. The bow can go away, the sword can go away, that can go away, that can go away. I need to make a room for my involuntary guests to live in for a bit. Oh, they won't be in it for long, that's for certain. Right, 2 syringes. Where's the other syringe? There's the other syringe. So let's see, 1, 2, 3, 2. What the hell? Well, he's gone above the ground somewhere, hasn't he? Wasn't what I had in mind. He's in the wall. They're both in the wall. Right. I don't know what's going on here. Okay. Right. They're both full. 100%, 100%. Right. That's easy enough then. We'll pick one back up. Oh, we only placed one down, didn't we? Right, that's easy enough then. And we'll just break all that because we don't need it anymore. Break all that because we don't need that anymore. We're going to touch that spider. What hasn't got a hooping else chance of getting to me. Better than the spider, which is probably a good thing. Put all that glass away. Put those arrows away. Right, so what I want to do next then is... I suppose the best thing to do would be put that spawner thing down again and see what I need to spawn a wither skeleton. Netherrack, tons of that stuff. Bones. I haven't got so many bones actually. In fact, I'm not certain how many bones I've got at all. I've got lots of bone meal. I've got 86 bones. Which means, really, I'm going to need... I can do 10 skeletons from one bone. That's 640 bones. Sorry, 640 skeletons. And they drop bones. Do they drop bones? Let's have a look at that drop of evil again. Yes, they drop bones. So, 50% chance of them dropping a bone. Right. And we also need some vector plates. Oh, now, what were they called? Right, I'm going to go and investigate how this mob spawner thing is going to work. I'm also going to see if how the actual additions mob spawn works, because if they work the way I want them to, I can generate a wither skeleton spawner. The issue I'm thinking I will probably have is that the spawners in the nether have skeletons in them, and they will spawn wither skeletons. But in the overworld, that same spawner won't spawn any withers. Yeah, so if I get one of these actual additions things, whatever they're called, I can't remember what they're called even now. You can't see them on the list. Oh god. There, these things. Yeah. I can make all that. That might be... I can get it, yeah, so I can make it. So if I use that on a normal spawner, once I've aligned it to a wither skeleton, in theory, will it turn it into a wither skeleton spawner, or will it turn it into a skeleton spawner? If it turns it into a skeleton spawner, I'm not achieving anything. And I don't want to have my mob trap, my main mob trap anyway, in the nether. I want it in the overworld. Because I only want one of them, and it's going to be set up to use cows as well. And cows won't spawn from spawners, I don't think, in the nether. Fairly certain they won't. So, yeah, so that's the end of episode 47. I will come back with 48 in a while, after I've worked things out and stuff. So until that point, cheerio. I'll do some uploads today as well, so we'll have some more episodes for you to watch. Cheerio.